not quite Sims, but yeah, it'll do. I'm with Swizz. How you doing today, my friend?
I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
Yeah, well, apparently I'm Sims, so I'm doing pretty good. First things first, I have to say I love the new jerseys.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
They are really nice. The collar, everything.
Yeah, we were hoping to bring them out for MLG, but unfortunately we couldn't.
They still look really good.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Obviously, MLG, worth mentioning, you guys, fantastic placement from you. You did all of Europe proud. Everyone really, really happy to see you guys place as well. You must have a lot of momentum coming into this event.
I mean, it's hard to keep momentum, you know what I mean? Like, like momentum, you can win an event and go on, but switching console things really hurts sometimes. But getting a third at MLG, you can't be disappointed, and it's constantly in your head. You know, you just constantly think, we can beat these teams. Why can't we beat any Europeans? So it's like we're not scared of anyone, and we'll just keep playing our game.
It's got to be such a good feeling.
Exactly.
It really does, and I'm excited to see how you guys are going to play this event. Really am. Obviously, Gunsh looks as prepared as ever. He was kind of falling asleep a little bit when the camera panned on him, but I spoke to him a little bit earlier on. He said he was very pumped.
He's ready. I mean, we're sick of the EPSI hype, so hoping to shut the train down this weekend.
Well, Silverback actually mentioned something a little bit interesting about top 2 changes. Any words of wisdom from?
Yeah, I heard Silverback say it, but I just can't see it happening. Like us at Epsilon, or no matter if we're down by 2 maps or it's 6-5, we're always going to clutch. Like we're just so clutch. Both teams, too much experience, and some teams still haven't triggered on how to play the game in Europe, which is really weird. The game's been out for like 8 months now, and they still. I mean, there's really good teams like Orbit and Exertus who could potentially cause an upset. Like I don't deny that, but still, like the clutch factor's there in both us and Epsilon, and it just seems like especially like Blitz. Like some people in Europe are still clueless as to how to play it.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
It's you know what I mean. So far in the game, you think you would have caught on.
Well, obviously yourselves and Epsilon are, as you said, on another kind of level right now. That teams are still kind of playing catch up a little bit. But what's interesting is, talking about that and talking about potential team changes, obviously Madcat, a player that you know very, very well, TCM used to be a part of back in the day. How do you see him fitting in? Obviously, he was in Canada, he's come back, now he's picking up for this team. He was actually supposed to be picking up for my team. Yeah. Interestingly, that wouldn't have gone well.
It can work 2 ways. I mean, when Dylan's hyped, he can be one of the best players, and if they take the first map, they'll be hard to take down because they're very, very high. If their hype will carry them on. But Octane's our weakest map, obviously because it's AR dominated and we prefer to run 4 subs. But if we could steal that first map from them, and I reckon they'll start arguing in between them because they feel like it's their best map. They're 2 dominant ARs in the team. If we take that, well, I think we'll 3-0 them.
Okay, 3-0. If it doesn't go your way in the first map,
we'll bring it back and win 3-1.
3-1, yeah. He's forever confident.
I've seen the maps. I'm confident with the maps.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to be confident.
Of course.
You really do. I mean, as we mentioned earlier on, that fantastic performance at MLG. Now you're coming here. But you mentioned something really interesting, the changing of consoles. How has that actually affected? Because it's something I think a lot of people tend to forget about. Obviously, some of the bigger tournaments you're playing on Xbox One, then you'll come to other tournaments and you're playing on 360. How have the guys adapted to that?
I mean, it's just the game's completely different. Like people say it's only a controller and stuff, but the game is played differently. It's a 4-sub meta at the current on the Xbox One, but on the 360 you can get away with an AR. But I feel, especially at MLG, like it just feels a lot better and the game runs a lot smoother. And obviously we just like switching from consoles gets really annoying. Like we haven't lost in the Xbox One yet. We've won every single Xbox One event. So you know what I mean? Like Epsilon win 360, we win Xbox One. So I'm hoping neither one of us can.
Trying to break that curse.
Trying to break the curse, to get a 360 event.
Curse.
It's horrible. It's not nice.
That's got to be kind of annoying, actually.
Oh, it's.
But still, you guys back and forth, always competing at the highest level. It's great to obviously see yourself here. It's good to see you as much as possible in your role with TCM, and I'm hoping the best for King Swizz.
Thanks, bro.
As you once were here at TCM. But guys.